Howdy, adventurers. Texas isn't just big, it's bigger than your bucket list. Think desserts that look like Mars, cities buzzing with honky-tonk beats, and roadside tacos that'll make you question every life choice that led you to Taco Bell. But with 268,000 square miles to explore, where do you even start? I'm your lovely host from Plan My Trip, and I've road tripped this state more times than I've accidentally said y'all in a Zoom meeting. Today, we're diving into 5 must-see Texas destinations that'll make your Instagram followers weep with envy and your soul weep with joy. Grab your boots, your sunscreen, and a giant bottle of sweet tea. Let's ride! Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Your future Texas-sized adventures depend on it. Number 1. Big Bend National Park, where the desert meets the sky. Let's kick things off with Big Bend National Park, a place so wild even the cacti side-eye you for being a tourist. This is Texas's answer to the Grand Canyon, but with way fewer crowds and way more tarantulas. Start your day hiking the Santa Elena Canyon Trail. Picture this: 1,500-foot limestone cliffs towering over the Rio Grande, golden light bouncing off the water, and the only sound is your boots crunching gravel. Halfway up, I met a park ranger who said, "If you're not sweating, you're not doing it right." But the truth is, I was drenched. But the real magic happens at night. Big Bend is one of the darkest places in the U.S. I lay on a rock at Sotol Vista, and the Milky Way looked so close I swear I could have licked it. Here's a pro tip: book a stay at the Chisos Mountains Lodge. Their chili cheese fries are legendary, and the stargazing decks, unreal. Here's a local secret: soak in the Hot Springs Historic District at dawn. It's a 105-degree Fahrenheit natural spring right by the river, and you'll have it all to yourself. Just watch out for rogue javelinas. They're like raccoons on steroids. Second on our list is San Antonio RiverWalk. Venice meets Tex-Mex Imagine Venice, but swap the gondolas for margarita barges and the pasta for queso. This 15-mile network of canals is the heart of San Antonio. Part fiesta, part fairy tale. Start with a boat tour. Yes, it's touristy, but the guides are hilarious. Mine guide said that this river's seen more proposals than a Hallmark movie. Afterward, grab a table at Casa Rio. Their puffy tacos are life-changing. But here's the twist: escape the crowds by exploring the Museum Reach section. It's quieter, artsy, and lined with murals. I stumbled into a hidden jazz bar here, Jazz Texas, and ended up two-stepping with a 70-year-old named Betty who claimed she taught Willie Nelson to dance. Here's a local secret: visit during Fiesta San Antonio in April. The river erupts in confetti, flowers, and parades. I accidentally got crowned Queen of the Nachos, still the peak of my career. Third on our list is Austin. Keep it weird. Now let's get weird in Austin. This city's motto is Keep Austin Weird, and boy does it deliver. Start at South Congress Avenue, where vintage shops, cowboy boot stores, and food trucks collide. At Joe's Coffee, order the iced turbo and scribble your dreams on the I love you so much wall. Then hit Barton Springs Pool, a natural spring where hipsters, families, and yoga gurus coexist. I once saw a guy propose he while paddleboarding. Classic Austin. But the real magic? Live music. Catch a show at the Continental Club, a dive bar where legends like Stevie Ray Vaughan played. I cried during a blues set, and the bartender handed me a tissue and a shot of tequila. Here's a local secret: Thursday nights at the Cathedral of Junk. It's a backyard art installation made of 60 tons of stuff. The owner, Vince, will tell you stories for hours if you bring him a Dr. Pepper. On number 4, we have the Alamo. History with a side of hauntings. Y'all didn't think I'd skip the Alamo, did ya? This 300-year-old Spanish mission is the heart and soul of Texas, where legends like Davy Crockett, James Bowie, and William Travis made their last stand. They stared down Santa Anna's army with a defiant, "Come and take it," and though the battle was lost, the spirit of those 189 defenders ignited a revolution. 13 days later, Sam Houston rallied Texas with the cry, "Remember the Alamo," and the rest is history. By day, it's a history buff's dream. Walk through the iconic limestone facade, yes, the actual battlefield walls, and you'll feel the weight of 1836. The exhibits? Chilling. Original muskets, Crockett's fiddle, and the Shrine of Texas Liberty, where names of the fallen are etched in silence. Pro tip: touch the bullet scars near the sacristy. They never repaired them, on purpose. But come back at night, if you dare. The haunted tour isn't just ghost stories, it's energy. My guide Carlos, a 4th-generation San Antonian, swears he's seen spectral sentries pacing the courtyard. "They don't know the war's over," he whispered. I laughed, until my flashlight flickered out at exactly midnight. And no, it wasn't the batteries. Check your photos afterward. Some visitors catch orbs near the barracks. Here's a local secret: sneak across the street to the Menger Hotel. Teddy Roosevelt recruited his Rough Riders in the bar, and the original 1859 mahogany counter still serves the strongest cherry margaritas in town. Sip one, and you might feel a phantom pat on the back from old Teddy himself. Or maybe that's just the tequila. Final warning, respect the grounds. Staff say the ghosts don't like loudmouths. And whatever you do, don't ask where Davy Crockett really died. That's a fight Texans still won't back down from. Last stop, Marfa, art, mystery, and a fake Prada store. This tiny desert town is where art collides with aliens, and nothing is quite what it seems. Start at the Chinati Foundation, a sprawling contemporary art mecca housed in an abandoned military base. The minimalist installations here play tricks on your mind. I stood in front of a single fluorescent light tube for 20 minutes, convinced it was pulsing. It wasn't. But that's Marfa. It makes you question reality, and you'll either walk away enlightened or utterly confused. Either way, you'll talk about it for years. Then there's the Marfa lights, those elusive glowing orbs that dance along the horizon like desert ghosts. Scientists call it atmospheric refraction. Locals call it extraterrestrial. I spent hours at the viewing area, bundled up under a blanket, eating lukewarm gas station tamales, waiting for magic. Saw nothing, but the couple next to me, they clutched each other and whispered, "Do you feel that energy?" And you know what? I almost did. Don't leave without visiting Prada Marfa, the world's most surreal fashion statement. A lone, non-functional Prada store plopped in the desert, stocked with real but untouched 2005 luxury goods. It's art, it's satire, it's the perfect Instagram backdrop. Just don't expect to buy anything. The nearest actual Prada is a 3-hour drive away. Here's a local secret. Book a night at El Cosmico. Sleep in a vintage Spartan trailer, shower under the open sky, and let the desert silence lull you to sleep. But the real show starts when the sun goes down. Lie back in a hammock, stare up at the cosmos, and realize this is why people come to Marfa. The stars don't just twinkle here, they perform. Texas isn't just a state, it's a mood. It's the taste of brisket at 2 a.m., the sound of a fiddle in a dive bar, and the feeling of standing under a sky so big, you finally understand why everything's bigger here. Ready to plan your trip? Grab all my links below for discounts on hotels, tours, and gear. And if you spot a ghost at the Alamo or a UFO in Marfa, tag at Plan My Trip. I'll feature you in my next video. Now, go chase those horizons, y'all, and remember, in Texas, the adventure's always bigger on the inside.